I'm going to always complain about that because I always press the one button. And I feel like that should be it. But then they make me press another button, even though I'm technically already live. Anyway, though, welcome to another Demarcation Media live stream. Today we have Defender version 5, which came out extremely fast on the heels of 4. At least it felt like it came out extremely fast. And before we get into it, I did want to point something out. This wave does not include one of the postcards. Which, where do I have mine? I don't know where I put mine. Anyway, those big full postcard things that usually came in a full case, they nixed that for this wave, which actually kind of made me a little sad because I thought those were super cool. But they didn't have one this time. I would have loved to get a Jetfire or something on the postcard, but not with this wave, which is fine. We got Flames Reviews, Janine Webster, Soundwave Prime, Diversion Architect, Theo, Onyx the Collector. Welcome. You hate Tuesday. Why do you hate Tuesday? What did Tuesday do to you? Alright, so we're just going to jump in and start opening up some of these things. Originally, I was going to do this on Saturday, and then I was like, you know what? Why am I waiting till Saturday? Because if I open them today, then the review might come out on Saturday. So, we're going to just start with the first one. I'll probably have to grab Optimus from Wave 1 at some point. Or the truck, anyway. Who is our first, though? The Prime Guy, welcome. Let's tilt it down. Make a Guilty Spark is $37. He's a good parts pack, for sure. We are starting off with Sunstreaker. One of the Lambos. He's got such a funny little face. I like this better than the Galaxy version one. I didn't like the Galaxy version one too much because he basically couldn't move his head. Oh yeah, the instructions are the little collectible card now. And he's got a different gun? Interesting. Justin Amy Kendall, you had a stroke a month ago. I am sorry to hear that. You're still recovering from it. Yeah, that is a 100% valid reason to be offline. I hope you're doing okay. Man, that's not nice to hear. Lambros. Yes, sorry, the Lambros. Where's his upper leg? I'm literally holding it. Sound Surge Productions 217. Welcome. Alright. Get the legs. I like that they did the dual color legs here. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. Also, the joint tolerances feel nice. They still have that bumping issue for the waist, though. I guess they just haven't changed. They haven't changed that at all. And I'm probably going to continue complaining about it until they do change it, because it's just really annoying. Optimus Prime, welcome. There we go. Yes, this guy's head can move more than the Galaxy versions. That doesn't make sense. He's smaller. Oh yeah, did you guys see Blokees teased their Batman Defender figures, which I am actually quite excited for. I think that's going to be super cool. Let's take a look at this little guy. Look at this. His face is hilarious. I love that they started actually doing way more like expressive faces. That's great. Also, look at his gun. His gun is awesome. That's so cool. He's got a new back plate. I don't know if the shoulders are new. They look new. I actually really like this guy. Like I said, the Galaxy version one, not really a fan. He just doesn't pose that great. But this guy's hilarious. What a solid start. Got your first Action Edition. Nice. Joshua Reeser? just tuned in. Well, welcome. Swap heads for the Sunstreakers. But why? It'll be generally the same. Also, the sizes are a bit wrong. I think we're just going to go row by row. Probably. There, we got his little card. I don't even have 4, and now I'm going to be even more behind. Heard the gun. Oh, wait. That's a good point. Look at this. Yo, that's sick. Yep, he sure can store his gun on his back. That's cool. Now I like that new gun piece even more. Fantastic. Well, only his Galaxy versions. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Commander Creo, you just got home. What's with the Tuesday stream? It's spur of the moment thing. I ended up having more free time today than I thought I would, so I said, you know what? We're gonna build Defender figures today because I have nothing better to do. Well, technically I do, but we're gonna pretend I don't. Cyclonus. Wait, these wings look like Lego pieces. They look like Lego Galaxy Squad wings. One Step to the Void, favorite figure of this set? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to see him. I'm really looking forward to the Shattered Glass Soundwave, though. I've been waiting for a Shattered Glass Soundwave for a while. Cyclonus. Make sure I'm actually in focus here. I don't really know much about Cyclonus, to be honest. This is one of those characters that I'm very unfamiliar with. Which action edition would you recommend getting the most? The newest one, the Transformers 1 Optimus. Perfect figure. He's standing up behind me and... oh, he's so good. I really did not expect to like him that much, but he is a masterpiece. Well worth picking up. Oh, interesting. He's got different color forearms. Sir. Default NPC, welcome. Also, look at these shoulders. These shoulders are sick. You know, I'm going to move the box over more to the side so it's less distracting. His head is so weird. He looks like a rabbit. Luke Snowball, welcome. Transformers movie. I've watched that old Transformers movie, but it's been a long time. I just remember the Junkions or whatever they're called being really weird. Nice torso piece. Honestly, I wasn't sure I believed the leaks when this first leaked. I wasn't so sure, but I guess they were correct. I'm not really in the business of publicizing Blokees leaks, though. Man, this is one weird looking figure. Should you get Spark? If you want him for the parts, yes. If you want him for just the Spark build, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. He's a fine build, I guess. I don't know. He's not that amazing, but he does talk, so he's great for the parts. All right, we have Cyclonus. Here, let's get in real close. He's got pretty good movement on his head, to be honest. He's got a new gun piece, which is great. Love to see it. I love to get the other gun types. He's got some nice looking detail on the back. Nice print on the chest. His face is silver too, which is different. Also, look at that. His arm can go way up. I really like this shoulder piece. It's nice and compact. Yeah, that's a nice figure. Again, I don't really know much about him. He's one of the ones that I just... He hasn't been on my list of ones that I really know. Which rare do I want more? So here's what I'm hoping. I either want Shattered Glass Jetfire or the Special Armor Galvatron. That's what I'm after the most. E9 Industries, welcome. Where's Shining version 4? I'm not sure yet. That Jurassic guy, welcome. you're not that late. We're only 2 figures in so far. We've got 1 Autobot and 1 Decepticon. We are on to the 3rd box. Oh, well, that's a dead giveaway. We know who we got here. This is the Optimus Prime trailer. Now, that means I need to go and grab Optimus. You could also use this for the Nemesis truck. Special Galvatron contains a sword. He does, yes. Now we have hot takes. By all means, throw some hot takes in the chat. Yeet. Okay, so what are we doing here exactly? Ah, I see. So there's a special base piece for Optimus. Is there a shockwave? There's not a shockwave in this wave. Now, I'm pretty sure that the turret was supposed to connect to this somehow. Yo, this is some nice detailing. Which way? Oh, do I just attach it straight on? Attach it straight on. There we go. Am I gonna get the Blokees wheels? I'd like to. They look so cool. So I'm gonna try to get them. I'd love to take a look at them. Maybe even live build them. Well, that really seals up. And then we get this. And this goes... Well, that fits together almost like a Lego. And then we got the little hitch. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. So we got Optimus, and then we will attach. Ha ha! Look at that. That's sick. And he's got a range, you know, to go side to side. And he can do this. Hot take: Beast Wars is better than G1. The animation, the animation of Beast Wars scares me. Okay, how is this supposed to work? I thought I saw images where they put the turret there. So this can open up. Oh no, the turret goes here. I think. Yeah, the turret goes here. So the turret can fold up inside like that. And you can put the little buggy roller inside. And then fold that up. So you can really pack this trailer full of stuff. Gonna be honest, I wasn't so sure about having an entire slot be taken up by a trailer, at least without a different Optimus front. But this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie. See, we got the back rolls down, and then you can do this. And there are some like joint attachment thing here. Guess you can attach accessories, because you can also set it up like this. So there's a lot going on with this little trailer. That's pretty cool. And also Optimus just looks so cool with his trailer. Can we get this to seal up? What's going on here? I guess that side just doesn't want to really seal up for some reason. What's going on here? There we go. Have they released a Defender Nemesis? They have not. And I was actually really sad to see that this wave had a Gummy Optimus instead of a Nemesis. Because I really wanted a Nemesis. Trailer and roller. Alright. It's the Galaxy Blast effects on the stands. Oh, yeah, in the stud. Why the translucent Optimus looks way better than the normal one? I don't know about that. Do Mega Halo? Do what Mega Halo? There's like nothing to do Mega Halo anymore. I can't afford to keep buying it because it's pricey these days. I have a few things that I can do. I've got a set or two to review still, but I don't really have much to do Mega Halo wise other than photography. We got Viewfinder, the camera bot. To be honest, we should not have Optimus mold in all Defender waves. Yeah, but at least do Nemesis. I just want Nemesis. Oh, what is his backplate? Interesting backplate. Once they do Nemesis, then I'll be happy. I don't need an Optimus mold every wave. I just need all the major ones. Because we got Magnus. We got normal Optimus. Now we just need Nemesis. And, you know, we're good. Aximus Prime with the $5. Love the content. Also, you helped me get into Blokees. I've been loving them. Thanks for what you do. I appreciate the support. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I only got into Blokees because of a random AliExpress hunt for a unreleased Mega Halo figure, and I stumbled across them. So it was Providence. Providence that I even found them in the first place. His name is Reflector. This is not Reflector. They have him listed as Viewfinder. Aren't there 3 camera bots? Because, yeah, this guy is... Oh, a little spider came out of nowhere. This guy is definitely listed as Reflector. Flip that around. He's got one of the new guns as well. So far, the tolerances on these guys feel pretty solid. No joints feel super, super loose yet. Here is our little camera boy. Fairly simple as Defenders go. Although, look at that head movement. That is nice. Okay, he's got the little aperture on the chest and some like computery looking stuff. There's his gun. It's the same as Cyclonus's one. There we go. There's the back. Got a nice little peg hole. Solid figure. Again, he's like he's a little plain, but it's an interesting character to get. Used to be into Mega Halo, but slowly just faded for me. Yeah, I mean, I still love the figures. I think it's one of the best figure systems out there. But it's just, it's hard for me to try and keep up doing Mega Halo content because, number one, it's just expensive to buy stuff. And number two, there's just less people watching it. Viewfinder, Spectre, and Spyglass. Oh wait, let me do the live chat. I just realized I don't have that set. Janine Webster, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Aren't the camera bots supposed to be plain? Yeah, I mean, I don't think they did anything wrong. I think Blokees did a good job. Yo, we have the vehicle mode of Jetfire. Also, Blokees is real sneaky with these because, look at this. You can't get the weights because sometimes they'll put in a desiccant package this big and sometimes this big. So you'll never get accurate weights. There's also a funny mode you can do with this if you want to separate the legs. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I don't know. I need to not do that. Trying to make sure I'm actually in focus. It's hard when the thing is a white piece. Okay, so we've got this. No, it's this. This goes on like this. Downward. Yep, that's correct. Mr. Nice Guy, welcome. 44 people watching. Nice. E9 Industries, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. And this piece. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. I see why you'd have to cut a piece. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And we add... Oh, we need to first add the wings. Looks like they have a hinging effect. Don't do the leg mode. Harmony Gold will sue. Skyfire. I love how there's just this non-stop argument about whether it's Jetfire or Skyfire. Oh, and then we need this piece? Yes. This is the piece that goes next. He is a chonky jet. Good grief. Absolute chonk. Alright. And then, where does this go? How does this go? Oh, I see. Pop that on like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. But now where does this go? Oh, this is his thrusters? Yes, it is. I kind of missed the step. Oh yeah, his wings can kind of scrunch in a little bit. Look at that. That is a chunky boy. I'm trying to make sure I'm actually in focus here. So you can move the wings like this. That he's got some nice print work. I don't know, those blasters there. Like that. He's got some pegs here, which are interesting. Also, it's a very swooshable little thing. That's pretty cool. Is he a spaceship or is he a jet? I don't know. Because that's very spaceship looking. I appreciate how different he looks from just like Starscream and stuff. Whoa. I'm throwing him. But yeah, that's pretty cool. With the leaked pictures, I wasn't really sure how he was going to look. But I think the end result's pretty good. That's hilarious. That's a hilariously weird card. Also, you know what this makes me think of? This makes me think of that jet. There was a jet in this Lego set that was like the Avenjet versus Thanos. That looks like the Avenjet. That's all I can think of looking at this guy. Hey, E2R4 Studios, welcome. Question, do I know how to make the Grimlock leg mode? I don't. I didn't really look into how to do that. I landed that. You guys saw that. He's a Cybertronian jet that can go into space. So basically, he is a spaceship. Who will we pull next? Oh, it's Optimus with his little fat sword. Also, I got the Galvatron head. So let's see. This is one of the 5 ratio. So the vehicle mode Jetfire, that's the rarest one. This is one of the in-between. Interesting that they did the like hot metal effect again. It's interesting. But we got Galvatron. Give me that card. Flipping that too. All right, so we do have the little axe. I know a lot of people were wishing for this. And here it is. It's got a lot of detail. It's kind of got a cutout section here, but that is a very stubby little axe, just like everybody wanted. Again, I would have liked to see them introduce it with Nemesis, but I just like Nemesis better than these gummy figures, okay? Anything is a spaceship if you throw it hard enough. Well, I guess you're not really wrong. Alright, and we do actually get 2 hands for Optimus if we don't want to have the axe on all the time. That was very thoughtful of Blokees. They didn't do that for Rodimus, or sorry, Hot Rod. That's not the right piece at all. Put Jetfire's jet on Optimus Prime like the Babers. You personally love the gummy figures. I mean, that's fair. I've never been a big fan of gummy figures in general. Also, I will say, this gummy version of the plastic feels way better than the previous ones. He doesn't feel so loose and weird. Like, not nearly as bad as Ironhide. So, that's a plus. I am pleased about that. Hot take, the gummy should get swapped out for something else. I would prefer the gummies to be swapped out for something else. I honestly would. But there are people that like the gummy figure style. As we can see, default NPC likes them. So some people like them, some people don't. It's only one slot out of the wave, so I'm like, okay, fine. We'll probably get Nemesis next wave. Probably, I hope. I don't want it to be a gummy Nemesis. I just want a normal Nemesis, please. Then my Defender wishes will be complete. Well, I would like a 86 movie Ultra Magnus. Now, if they do both in the next wave, then my life will be complete. That would be great. But here he is. He is definitely, you know, he's got some loose-ish bits, but not nearly as bad as Ironhide was. I think that overall, this is better. What I don't like is how hard it is to see his eyes. Because the translucent part, it's just like his eyes kind of don't exist. The axe looks fantastic, though. That's great to get. Look at that. Little chop. You saw Galaxy 6 in Walmart. Nice. Yeah, mostly the head looks weird to me because of the eyes. But yeah, I mean, as far as gummy figures go, he's not bad. And put him in the lineup with Hound and Ironhide and Shockwave. We're slowly getting a whole gummy G1 roster. And he's the one that gets the coin this wave, so he's definitely worth getting. And he's got his extra hand, so he's not a bad figure. He's just not my personal favorite. Blokee makes a blaster. Well, they're going through characters so fast that I feel like it's probably likely. Alright, we are... How many boxes in are we? 6? We're 6 in with 6 to go. Jetfire's form peg. Oh, yeah, there's like this twin peg, so you have to take off... this. Like that. And then... Jetpack Optimus. He looks like Buzz Lightyear in, what was it, Toy Story 2 when the kid straps him to the rocket. Whee. Nice. Where's my phone going off? I love getting spam calls. Not really. It used to be fun when it was actual people on the other end, but now it's mostly just robots. And it's not so much fun anymore. Are these out yet? They are slowly coming out, yes. Showed Bale, Batman, and the Tumbler, which I am so hyped for. That's my favorite version of Batman. Ballistic Optimus Missile. Yes. Alright, who do we have next? Oh! Alright, well, we got our rare. It is Galvatron. Unfortunately, not the one that I was hoping for. This is the normal rare one. So I'm going to have to track down... So, okay. This is how I do things for this. Whichever one, or whichever, I guess, 3 figures I don't pull, I actually will go and buy individually so that I can eventually do a every Defender's rare. But every time I finally get all the rares, Blokees releases another wave. So I might just need to do it and then do an updated one at some point. But yeah, so probably what I'm going to go and do is I'll go and buy the rares for the 2 Jetfire rares and the Galvatron super rare and then normal Galvatron, so I have all of them. Assuming I can find them for a decent price. Usually I have to pay like, I don't know, 20 or so bucks per. I'm excited about the Blokees DC Universe Defender class. I for sure am. I will say, I'm glad I didn't get the normal Galvatron overall. I do think that the rare versions are just so much better. But I will get the normal one. I will track that one down. Oh, interesting. His upper arms are just little round bits. Spam call and convince them I was a talk show host? That's great. That's perfect. Defenders are their best sellers for some reason. I mean, who wouldn't want a bunch of tiny little Transformers? It's hard to go wrong with that. Plus, you can get a lot of characters and not take up a ton of space with them. Did the interchangeable Jetfire head come with the rare? So it's not an interchangeable head. It's actually the same head. I'll show you once we pull him. But it's the same. It's the same head. Whoa. We've got the blaster, which they literally, oh, that's a little loose on there. That's not great. They literally used like all the rare budget on the super rare Galvatron because he literally comes with a whole freaking stand, like a blast effect stand, which is crazy. But here we go. Here is the rare Galvatron. You can see his gun is translucent. He's definitely the loosest one so far with his elbow joints and the gun like easily rotating. Because I'm always looking to see if they're loose or not loose, mainly to see what their quality is like. Because if the joints are really loose, that means their tolerances aren't quite there. So the tight joints are usually a sign of solid quality. So these are pretty good so far. But yeah, he's a good-looking figure. He's got a lot of nice detail, a lot of new, interesting parts. Those lower legs are great. That's pretty cool. Lots of nice print. The head looks really good. His little upper arms are hilarious. Yeah, I think Blokees did good. Blokees did good. And we've got our card. Special Galaxy type. Carry defenders at the toy shop. They're hot sellers. Blokees will make RC. I feel like RC is more likely. Posing with Coronation Starscream. I'll grab Starscream once we're done building. Alright, who do we have next? There we go. There's my boy. Shattered Glass. Soundwave. I've been waiting for him. Oh, dang, Blokees did good with the head. Oh, yeah. They made a whole new head mold just for this guy. A whole new head mold. But we've got Heroic Soundwave. And he's got basically the Magnus colors, which makes him even better. What's my prediction on characters in Transformers Galaxy version 9? Well, I don't want to say too much because I've seen a leaks list and I don't know how true it is, so I just don't I won't cover it. I do think it's going to be heavy on the G1 though. Regardless of whether the leaks are correct or not, it's going to be G1 heavy. I'm betting. All right. Pop him together. He doesn't have any print on his forearms. I would have liked to see that. But he is just a normal standard Galaxy figure, so I understand why they didn't. Workout Soundwave. He's the karate Soundwave. He wears like a Rambo style headband. Look at that. Ah, there we go. The white and the blue does look a bit workout colors, doesn't it? Look at that. Also, look how they did the tie. The tie on the back is so well done. I love the texturing. The print looks great. It's anime Soundwave. He really needs a katana. Wait. Do Lego katanas fit on these guys? Jazzercise version. No. Wait, let me see. Is there... Do I have a katana? I have a black katana. Here we go. Can he use a katana? Oh, it's kind of loose in his hand. That would be so cool, though. Look at that. Ninja sound wave. I guess I could, like, thicken the handle a little bit. Can't wait for Galaxy version Star Wars live stream. Yeah, that's going to be... Well, I was going to have it be Friday night. I might move it to Saturday. But then again, I also might just do a different second stream. I might do Halo Infinite game night on Saturday. So, we'll probably just keep it on Friday. Friday afternoon. Late afternoon-ish. Oh, let me get the card out. Lego Katana fit. It doesn't stick well. It fits in the hand, but it doesn't stay. So, that's a bit unfortunate. Alright, so we still need... Who do we still need? We still need Swindle and Onslaught vehicles. We still need Sideswipe, and we still need Jetfire. Oh yeah, finally! We get real normal Sideswipe. Took them long enough. Who do we have? I think a vehicle. No! We have Jetfire. I am a little sad I didn't pull the Shattered Glass Jetfire because I gotta say, that Shattered Glass Jetfire looks nice. But we do have the normal one. And he has quite a few parts. But yeah, so we've got the Battle Mask version here. And he definitely has some smudged paint. Good grief. And then we have the standard face here. Yeah, that blue paint on this guy could have been done a lot better. But he's got print on the legs. That's nice. Will they release Star Wars here in the US? I'm not sure because of licensing stuff. Oh, he's very tight. I don't know. They might, but it might take them a bit. So I would say just get whichever ones you want. Get them imported. That's what I would say. Jetfire to go along. Yes, that is true. Normal mode does match the vehicle mode. I think technically the super rare Jetfire does as well, but he also comes with those like missiles and stuff. He's got funny upper arms. More version of Sideswipe than they do of Bumblebee. They don't. We've gotten 2 Bumblebee vehicle modes. Wait, have we? Normal Bumblebee, Shattered Glass Bumblebee, Super Rare Bumblebee, and then Golden Bumblebee. We've gotten 6 different Bumblebees, and we've only gotten 2 Sideswipes. Shattered Glass Sideswipe and normal Sideswipe. Wait, Jetfire has a Battle Mask face? He does. It's a 2-sided head. I'll show you how that works. So, here we go. Here's our little jet guy. He's got some nice print. His arms have lots of nice mobility. Got some pegs there. And then we've got his head, and like I said, the blue could be done better. But yeah, you take the head and you rotate the head around, and now he's got his battle mask. Look at that. Interesting. Interesting effect. We got a blaster. It's a darker version of that new blaster, which is great. Great to see. Because of the way this guy is with his big pack, you really can't see the head all that much unless he's like turned and you want a photo of him like this. But for the most part, I think that this is a gimmick that can work for this guy. I think that is probably better than just having a whole alternate head. So, yeah. I think that's pretty good. I mean, he's pretty good. I just wish the blue was done a little better. Forgot Blokees doing big Transformers Prime. Yes, Transformers Prime Optimus. I'm excited for that one. All right, so now we've got the 2 Combaticons and then Sideswipe. So who will we get first? Also, my bet is that Swindle is going to be recolored at some point to be Hound's alt mode. Shatterglass Shockwave. Agreed. All right, I'm pretty sure this is a vehicle. Yes, it's Onslaught. Onslaught has quite a few parts. Also, this vehicle mode just looks sick in general. So let's put our wheels together. Like that. And then we have, what is this? Oh, okay. So we have this goes like this, and then that pegs on over top, and then this will do it the other way. I think this is probably the most complex one out of this wave. So we've got that, and then we've got this. This needs to go this way. Cross that over. Oh, it's like a little trailer type thing. And then, oh, yo, he's got translucent windshield, separate piece. Well, that's more than I was expecting. I am all for it, though. Pop that on, and then we've got the big front grille, which is great. So he's a little guy, but then you add this on, and it's like a trailer thing. And then we've got this big giant gun that attaches on this way. So he has like a little bit of articulation there. Also the gun can move actually quite a bit. Bruticus confirmed. Yes, Bruticus is confirmed. Basically. So we've got, it's a bit dark. Here, can I bring over my other light? So we've got this. It's a very fine looking vehicle. He's like a APC or something, I don't know. And look at that, you can turn that so the gun can actually shoot. Rotate that around. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice vehicle mode. Can't wait for vehicle mode Vortex. Oh yeah, a helicopter vehicle mode will be great. Turn Onslaught into a torso. I don't actually know how we're going to do that. I don't know what the plan is for that. I haven't really looked at the again, I know there are some people that are figuring it out, but the turret is backwards. The turret is supposed to be backwards. The instructions show you building it so that the gun is facing backwards. I just built it according to the instructions. I don't know why Blokees did that. Who do we have? I think this is our other vehicle. Yes. Swindle, who I'm betting is going to be reused for Hound later. Which I am perfectly fine with, for the record. Swindle vehicle. So this one's pretty simple. You just pop it together. You can't properly turn Onslaught into a torso yet. Oh, okay. Upgrade parts. Alright, so we've got that. And then this... Nope, it goes this way. This is probably one of the bigger vehicle modes. Like, you can almost sit a guy on it. The instructions are wrong. It's a rotatable piece, so his gun can turn backwards, his gun can turn forwards. It really can go either way. And then, ooh, that's a good tight joint. Then we've got a turret with a missile and like a gun. And, oh, interesting. It pegs on to the one side, not quite in the center. Also, this would be a perfect opportunity to do like a Jurassic World recolor like they did with that 1-2 pack. Yeah, so we've got the gun, the missile. There's a peg in there, which is interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to work in. Nice hood print. It's pretty nice. And he actually rolls really well. Plastic tires don't always roll well, but he rolls quite well. So our last one should be Sideswipe. We already know Final Combaticons are going to be the next Galaxy Defender. Who am I hope that's in the next wave? Well, Nemesis for one. G1 Ultra Magnus. Some of the Combaticons, bot modes, Shatterglass, Shockwave. Special one with face of yellow. Yes. I hear that in Vitruvius's voice. And there he is. Sideswipe. And the face is basically the same. Also, I think the gun is on the wrong side. Wait, hold on. Where's my Shatterglass one? I have a whole drawer full of Defender figures now because I have so many. Oh yeah, they didn't flip-flop his turret. So his turret's actually on the wrong side, which is weird since they made a whole new back piece. I don't know why they didn't swap it around. That's odd. Ever thought of playing Half-Life? I probably wouldn't, given how... Basically, it's just I have not as much time as it would take to play all the games that are suggested. I do like the remake, the Black Mesa soundtrack. That's awesome. Constructicon bot mode. I'm sure they will eventually. They're just not prioritizing it right now. Nice torso print. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why they didn't put his... Because he's got the jetpack back piece. Even though it's a little bit weird and hollow. But yeah, his gun is still over the wrong shoulder. Theo, I haven't played either Hollow Knight. Because again, just time. Especially because usually if I have time and I'm playing something, I'm playing Helldivers or Minecraft or Halo. I'm fairly basic when it comes to games. When I find a couple I like, I really stick to it. I have some that I need to play more, like Enshrouded. Enshrouded's pretty good. Woo. Wish they had done his eyes a little darker blue, but... Ugh, there we go. I was going to say, why the heck is his neck sticking up so much? But yeah, wait, here's the Shining version one. But yeah, for some reason they did not swap the turret. Why, Blokees? Why you do this? I don't understand. If you're already making a new back piece, why not just make it a little more accurate? I mean, he does look fantastic. I love the dual color legs. The little jetpack bit is nice. But yeah, I don't understand this. I do not understand. Also, here are the Lambros. I love Sunstreaker's face. He's just so happy. Sideswipe's all business and Sunstreaker's just here to have fun. That's hilarious. And then we'll get another look at this fella. I do like the way that they did the headband. He definitely looks exercise-ish. I'm so glad we're getting Shattered Glass Decepticons finally. We'll bring back this guy for a second. Look at that. Like the Galaxy version's head. It's okay. I definitely like Defender version's head better. Here, you know what? I need to grab a couple figures for comparison here. So we need... I'll grab Coronation Starscream, because that was a request. And I'll grab all the gummies here. We got gummies. We need... I think that's all we need out of here. I'm knocking things over. Then we need Optimus. And we need Coronation Starscream. And... oh, I'm curious. I'm curious here. Where is... wait, where did I put Defender version Nemesis Cat? Oh, wait, I was going to pack it up and bring it with me, wasn't I? I meant to bring him when I went on a trip, and I forgot. So now where did he end up? He's in a box or something somewhere. I don't actually know where I put him. I know he's somewhere around here, but I was going to grab him to show off next to the trailer, but I think I'm going to have to figure out where I actually put him. Coronation Starscream. He needs to live. Oh, he can't just shoot straight out to the side. Look at that. Flee! Oh, wait. I know where he is. He's where... I know where the vehicle mode is. He's with the same bag that's got Bruticus, Bruticus part. Brawl. This is bad comedy. Look at this. Normal Optimus with an axe. Works out pretty well. That's nice. I'm always slightly worried that these parts are going to be thin and break inside the arm. So far, I haven't had that happen. But I'm always just worried that it's going to. But for the translucent figures... here we go. That's our translucent figure collection so far. And then I had a hunch. Okay, I don't think I can. I was like, oh, can I attach the trailer to Rodimus? But there's no way for me to attach it. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I technically could, but he would have to be folded open. How's Mrs. Media doing these days? She is doing quite well. She was actually in one of the more recent live streams. Okay, why is this not... that one side doesn't want to stick that great. For some reason. Yeah, let me grab that one bin. I left it upstairs. Here we go. This is where all of the figures that I was looking for was. So I brought them with me to do a photo shoot. So here is Brawl. In 5 minutes. Hey, Muto's here. So here we go. here is Brawl, Swindle, and Onslaught all together. Look at that. Very nice. And then we've got, yeah, you could do that, but it wouldn't match color-wise. I don't think we'll ever get a Shattered Glass trailer, but, you know, could happen. Please review the new... I'm not really into... Oh, gosh, I put sand everywhere now. I'm not really into Evangelion, so I don't know if I'm the best person to talk about that. Also, I forgot how loose this guy was. The tolerances are getting better and better with each wave. Like, each new wave feels better. But here we go. Here are our two heroic Decepticons. Here, hold on. We got Megatron and Soundwave. They look great together. Now we need Shockwave. We've got way more Shattered Glass Autobots than we have Decepticons so far. So we need more. We need more Decepticons. I love the idea of the heroic Decepticons. There's Shattered Glass Prime. Yeah, that's a pretty cool wave. Like I said, definitely wish I had pulled SG Jetfire or the super rare version of Galvatron. But I gotta say, this version is quite nice. Give Megatron's arm to Optimus. Why would I do that? We've done the Skybound thing before. Also, it looks really weird in Defender form. I don't like doing Skybound Defender. Prime. Also, this is a bit difficult to get off. Ah. How am I supposed to get it off? I have to take that whole thing off. Well, that's a wee bit annoying. Shattered Glass Shockwave and Starscream. Oh yeah, Starscream's got a cool design. Yeah, I would like to see that. We can pop this off. And then, yeah, so you can set this up as like a bay for Optimus. Do I have plans to bring the rares in soon? You mean like as a, in the video? Yeah, I probably just need to go ahead and do the video. I might try to get the rares for this wave before doing that video, but we'll see. Also, to store this, you just kind of have to throw it in here, I guess. And then we've got the roller. I actually really like Sunstreaker. I was not expecting to like him so much, but he's just so funny. How many Shattered Glass Autobots do we have in Defender version? Well, we've got B, we've got Prime, we've got Sideswipe, we've got Ironhide, we've got Jetfire. So we got like 5. We have like 5 of them, I think. Yeah, pretty much 5 of them. We need more Decepticons, but it seems like Blokees is doing that, so I'm not really complaining here. So yeah, there we have it. That is Defender version 05. Again, really surprised to see it so soon, but I'm not complaining at all. So I will be working on this review. Wait, 3 pieces of pizza? Nice. I will be working on the review for this wave, and then hopefully it will be out in... Might even be out before Saturday. I might get it done real quick. Sideswipe against... What is it? Optimus, Bumblebee, Wheeljack, Grimlock, and Sideswipe against Devastator. Maybe I'll do that in the review. It might be a good ending shot. I like Jetfire. He poses nicely. So yeah, that is this wave. This is where we will end off. And like I said, I will be working on the review. It'll hopefully come out in a couple days. And then this weekend, we'll be doing the Blokee Star Wars stuff. And from there, we'll just have to wait and see what Blokees has in store, because they're revealing a ton of stuff. So, Flames, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. And I will just go ahead and pray us out, like usual. Well, Lord, thank you for the opportunity to do this today, for moving the stream up. Thank you for allowing my schedule to shift around a bit, to let that happen. I just ask that you would bless everybody who joined, give them just a safe and enjoyable rest of their week, and bring us back this weekend for the other streams. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. So thank you all for joining this rather last-minute push for this stream, but I realized that I was clear to do it, so I was like, oh, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and do it now. So thank you all for joining, and I hope to see most of you guys this weekend for the other streams. If not, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys around.